Got my cutter, got my torch. Pour a beverage and I step out on the porch. Grab a cigar, I love that view. I guess it's time for another Poolside cigar review.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Poolside Cigar Reviews with Kirk. Today I'm taking a look at another House of Emilio stick. A while ago, Gary Griffith, the owner-operator of House of Emilio, graciously sent me some cigars to sample and review. And one of those was what I'm reviewing today. This is the Rodrigo La Fortaleza Forte. So, I don't know why they call it the Fortaleza. Because I didn't know what that meant, so I looked it up, and Fortaleza is a city in Brazil, so you might think, oh, I bet this cigar's got some Brazilian tobacco in it. But it doesn't. According to their website, it's a Dominican Puro, and it says that the wrapper is actually Dominican Oscuro. And I do know that Oscuro is more than just a flavor. I believe Oscuro is actually speaks to the process that they cure the wrapper tobacco. I'm not an expert in that method, but Oscuro is very dark, like almost black, and this is not that dark. I mean, I would even say this is a lighter shade of Maduro, but it's very attractive. I like it. It's splotchy. You know, it looks natural to me. You know, some people like a very even wrapper. I frankly don't care. You know, but it looks natural to me. You know, some of the wrappers that are so dark, I think are dyed, and that I don't like. I don't like a dyed wrapper. And I do know there are certain companies that prefer to do that over others. Some deny it. I really don't care. As long as the cigar tastes good, it doesn't bother me. But possible, I prefer to not have it dyed. Oh, so this is a Forte. It's 5.5 by 50. Nice looking stick. Very nice looking pigtail cap there too, if you can see it. All the cigars from House of Emilio that I've had, I've really enjoyed. And great draw. It's got a nice raisiny tobacco. I've also had good construction on all of them. And just as for full disclosure, if you didn't catch it the first time I said it, I did not buy this cigar. This cigar was given to me. So I will do my very best to give it an objective review, but in general on my channel, I buy pretty much all the cigars that I review. Very nice. A balanced medium tobacco. Some slight hints of coffee. A little bit of toasted wood. A tiny, tiny twinge of like of anise, like star anise, like a black licorice, but just teeny tiny there on the first slight. Very nice. Now, I try to not. Oh, it's a very clean flavor. Very, very well balanced. It definitely tastes aged. It has like that aged tobacco quality to it. That's delicious. I try to not look up too much on a cigar that I'm getting ready to review, but I did hop on their website because there's just not that much information on Rodrigo out there. It's a boutique label. All the House of Emilio labels are all very small, but it did say that this was a full-bodied, full-strength cigar. I did read that, so we'll see if it really is. I don't really, I generally don't take too much credence in what the manufacturer says about strength and body and flavor. Smooth retrohale. So far, I would describe this as a very smooth cigar. Very, very nice. I like it. And it's a Dominican Puro. I'm trying to think. The only other Dominican Puros that I know of that I've smoked are Opus X's. I'm not a huge fan of the Opus X. I wouldn't say this is terribly Opus X-like, but it's very good. So anyway, I'll go ahead and dig into this, gather my thoughts, and I'll be back with an update to let you know how this develops. So stick around. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm about 45 minutes in now, about halfway through. So pretty slow burner. I mean, this is just halfway between a Robusto and a Toro, so I'm getting a great burn on it. The flavor, again, not too dynamic, but very smooth and clean. The dominant flavor is a medium tobacco. I wouldn't say this is full flavored. I would say it's medium flavored. And getting a little bit of wood flavor. Definitely like a graham cracker, just bouncing back and forth between like a straight cinnamony type graham cracker. And a few draws I feel like I got like the aftertaste of like a chocolate graham cracker. So a little bit of chocolatey, hair sweet, no spice at all. Very smooth through the retrohale. So far, very nice cigar. Again, not overly dynamic. It's been pretty consistent so far. But for me, I really like these flavors, so not really a big deal. It's hasn't really left me wanting more. I'm really enjoying it. Good smoke. I've had cigars that produce more smoke. I think this smokes better if you double puff it a little bit. But very nice. Alright, well, I'll probably just finish this out, and I'll be back in a minute, let you know my final thoughts on the Rodrigo, what is it? La Fortaleza. I can never remember the names on these things, so stick around, guys. See you in a minute. Okay, so I'm about an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes in, and just wrapping up the Rodrigo here. The second half, it did reveal a little bit more earth, but overall, pretty consistent cigar throughout. Tobacco, slight wood, a little bit of cinnamon, graham cracker. Again, there was some chocolate in the first half, just tiny, tiny bits. But a very pleasant cigar, though. A very clean finish, a long enough finish, not super long, but long enough. It's just a good, solid, medium cigar. You know, I never had to touch it up, so that's a big thumbs up, because construction means a lot to me. You know, it's got a... I really like a cigar that burns well. If a cigar, I don't have a lot of patience for cigars that don't burn well, we'll put it that way. But this burned great. Not terribly hot. You know, I liked it. I did look up the price of these cigars, and I know Cigars International had this one. You get a box of 24 for $101. The MSRP was $184. So, depending on discounts online versus a store, you know, MSRP, you're looking anywhere between $5 and $9 for this, you know, online versus B&M. And I would say, at $5, this is a very solid cigar. I really liked it. The performance was great. The tastes were solid. Very nice at $5. At the $9, $10 range, I don't know if I'd care as much for it at $9. But overall, worth trying. Especially, again, I won't say it's terribly Opus X-like, but if you like Dominican cigars, this definitely has a lot of that tobacco and wood profile that I think a lot of Dominican cigars have. So if you're a fan of Fuente, if you're a fan of Opus X, give this a try, because I think you'd probably like it. It's like a Fuente with more flavor. But the second half I did pair with a beer here. This is the Diamond Knot Brewing Company Diamond Knot Brewing Company Vienna. It's a German style ale. And I don't like it. So, I don't know if it'll appeal to you. I got this at Total Wine. It was on sale for $2.50. I don't normally buy bombers for $2.50, but I saw one and I thought, hey, for the money, it's worth a shot. and it's got a sour note to it. It's got like a lemony vinegar note that kind of finishes into like a grape peel that I don't like. And I got on the website to see if it was supposed to taste that way. This was on sale, so maybe, what's the date on here? I don't know, the date is March 2014, and it's July, so it's only 4 months old. So it shouldn't be spoiled at 4 months. It's 5.6% alcohol. Shouldn't have gone bad or anything. But the website for Diamond Knot Brewing Company said this is supposed to have a nice malty finish, and nah, I don't have a malty finish. I've got a grape peel sour finish. Not a huge fan. Although with the cigar, like that sour citrus type note to it, does kind of cleanse the palate. You know, makes you salivate a little bit. The beer's not undrinkable. It's not. I just don't know what I would pair this with, cigar or food-wise. And in general, I would not buy another one. So, $2.50. You could try that at your own risk. But I definitely recommend the Rodrigo. Give that one a try, particularly if you like Dominican cigars. So, Rodrigo, thumbs up. Thanks again to Gary Griffith from House of Emilio for sending that out to me. I really do appreciate it. It was a good stick. I'm glad I got a chance to smoke it. Again, so far, all the House of Emilio stuff's been really good. I don't know if I paid $9 for it, but at $5, you know, pick up a box from like CI. That's a good deal. Anyway, finally did a review in the sunshine. I feel like it's been so long since I've done a cigar review in the sunshine, but it is monsoon season and it's a little muggy. So anyway, I'll go ahead and leave you guys so I can hop back in the shade. But thanks a lot for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Make sure you click the like button, click the subscribe button. You know, leave me a comment. I love to hear from you guys and gals. Let me know what you think. Have you had the Rodrigo? Have you had any House of Emilio cigars? Let me know. So until next time, I'll leave you with my recommendation as always. Keep your feet in the pool, a drink in your hand, and a cigar in your mouth. Have a good one, everybody. That's really sour.